Today I'm going to talk about why you should stop ordering your depositions in DVD. It's late 2018 and I still come across cases where clients need us to help them with video deposition work, and the source footage that they give us is from a DVD disc. Now this I just think is a little bit silly on a couple of layers. Most people's laptops, when they buy them these days, don't even have a DVD disk drive as an option included anymore. And so it still kind of boggles my mind that when it comes time for trial and you're calling up your videographer and asking for that video deposition, and they ask you how you want it, you're just saying, I don't know, DVD. Because how are you going to even look at the disc? But that logistical problem aside, there's a big reason why you shouldn't get your video depositions on DVD, and that's because you're losing quality that you've already paid for. The four corners of the video here that I usually make, we render them out to high definition, or 1920 by 1080p, and that's the amount of pixels you're going to get inside the frame that you're watching. Now, most of you are watching these videos on YouTube and from a desktop browser, and so if you look in this corner down here, there's a little gear icon, and you can change what the resolution settings are that you're looking at. You could pick 480, 720, 1080, whatever you choose or whatever the auto is set at. And that changes how much bandwidth it takes. And so that could be useful if you've got a weak connection. You can always go to a lower number. You lose image quality, but at least it loads faster. And so when it comes to something like a talking head, like this video here, I could take this full image from its native state and put it onto a DVD, but a DVD is limited to 480p. And so I'm now going to shrink that down within the same corners of 1080 to give you an idea of what 480 looks like. And then what I'm going to do is what will then inevitably end up happening when you go to play that DVD deposition clip in court is that then that 480 gets blown back up. So you're magnifying a copy or a reduced quality copy of the original source video. Plus, there's costs and time it takes to make these DVD discs. To get the video off of the camera, convert it into a format that fits onto a disc, and then to burn a physical disc and then send it to you, that all costs time and money. And so rather than that, have them send it to you. I've made a video. You can click on the link up here as to which file type you should be asking for. Most people will tell you MPEG 2. I personally prefer MPEG 4. Both of those will work on all the modern trial presentation softwares that you're either a trial consultant or that you or the people at your firm are going to be working with. So that's going to work, and it's going to make your life a lot easier so that you don't have to then, if you're working with a trial consultant or someone, a lit support person, if you try to send that video to someone, it can be really hard to send that DVD if you have like a regular DVD, to send that to them electronically. I have made a video about that in case that is a problem that you're running to, and I've put the link up there. But on the other hand, I can see there's one reason why people are still doing that. It's because it's really nice to just take this and put it in a drawer, right? And so for storage purposes, rather than having to download something off the internet, which could take time depending on how fast your internet connection is at the office, save gigabytes worth of data somewhere where your IT person doesn't want you to be saving gigabytes worth of data, that can all be a problem and cumbersome and difficult for us to mentally get used to when we're used to just getting the disk and putting it in a Redwell. But what you can do is, if that's your biggest concern and that's your main reason is the convenience of storage, take the digital file they give you and burn it to a data DVD. It's the same disk, it's the same process. You could just burn it yourself, or if you need to, have your videographer burn a digital file onto a disc rather than the kind of DVD that like plays in a disc player. So hopefully that has convinced you that you should never be ordering DVD for your video depositions again. It'll make everyone that you work with so much happier. If you have any questions about that, I'd love to talk about them in the comments. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.